Good morning. Hi. Good morning. For some reason, when I drink out of this shaker cup, I feel a lot stronger. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to YouTube channel. So anyways, I just drank a pre-workout and I'm about to pop some emergencies in my water. It's that season where everybody gets sick. So since gyms tend to be very dirty, I'm trying to avoid that. But today I'm gonna be working on my snatches and my cleans, all the complex movements. So I'm probably gonna try to work on them. Snatches are so hard for me. It's a lot of, I feel strongly stupid every time I do weightlifting. Like I'm so strong, but yeah, I can't. I see people like half my size snatch like 200 pounds. Like, what the crap is that? And then after this, I will be talking about Wisdom Wednesdays or whatever, or just Wisdom Days. But anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. If you guys are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you guys are new, I do fitness vlogs, regular vlogs. Really, it's just whatever I feel like. Yeah, I don't have like a specific topic. I do reviews as well when I get a chance to see what's new and I usually tend to review things I like, so if it doesn't go well, you know, I can keep it for myself. But yeah, that's what my channel is all about. So if you guys are interested in watching my videos, I don't have a consistent schedule, so it will be beneficial to click that bell on this side or this side. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and share it. I will put the timestamps in the video. I will put the timestamps in what I'll be talking about. So if there's things that you're not interested, you can fast forward or rewind or whatever. And then you guys will know what exactly I will be talking about, because not everybody's into the same thing. But if you guys are into all of that, then you guys can watch. I just want to say good morning. Anyways, I will take you guys along. Alright, so I'm just warming up my car. It was just actually funny because I actually had somebody who said this to me a long time ago, and I didn't, you know, I was just like, alright, that's cool. He mentioned something about, you know, you don't have a lot of following. You know, I was like, dude, like, why do I have to get people's approval? And honestly, like, I made this channel just to help people, because I find that helping people is something that I like to do, and I think it's more effective when you do it indirectly. When you do it indirectly, it's more efficient. I don't have to get anybody's approval. Like, I know, like, social media is very big right now, and I mean, you know, if my channel launches, it launches. If it doesn't, does it. Like, obviously, I don't do this for a living. This is something that I do enjoy genuinely. Of people who do make videos is they do this for a living, and that's why they have like the professional equipment, because they have to. But yeah, I just thought it was funny, because it's like why do people have to care what other people say? You know, if you feel like you're led to do something, do it. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about a faith. I know a lot of you guys may not be religious, or to some degree you are, and some you really do have faith that you apply in your daily lives of some sort. You know, like for example, if you're sitting on a chair, you have faith that it will hold your weight, right? So I guess to some degree, you know, we all apply faith in our everyday lives. It doesn't even have to be, related to religion. So in today's topic, I wanted to talk about how faith is so important. I guess we could switch it up to being confident or not doubting yourself, whatever, fill in the blank. In my world, I use faith. Faith is so important to me. And actually, before I continue, I do want to say a disclaimer. When I make these videos, it's not geared towards anyone, because I know I have family watching, I have co-workers watching, friends watching, and so these videos are geared towards just daily life, and that's particularly involving like fitness related stuff and mental health. They all combine, they all relate to one another. Just the only difference is that one's physical and one's mental, and I think that both are so important. And I think the mind has a power to change everything. And I do apologize, like I always say sorry in all my videos because it's never consistent, and the reason for that is because I always doubt myself. And when you look at YouTubers nowadays, is that it's so Hollywood, it's so professionally made, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, dude, I cannot compete with this. And so I'm just gonna talk about myself, because I find that, like I said in the previous earlier, is that when you try to help people, it's just always effective, in my opinion, talking about yourself versus talking about someone's problem, because they kind of take it personally. So I just feel like I'm just gonna talk about myself, and hopefully, you could, give you a perspective on life. So as you know, I was like starting my fitness journey and starting weightlifting. It's so different, and it's just kind of crazy, because when I was training with one of the girls in my class, I was like, dude, I feel really strongly dumb. Like I know I'm strong. I was like, I feel so strong, but I cannot do a snatch. Like, it's just ridiculous. I see people half my size doing snatches all the time. They can lift like almost half their body weight, and I'm here. And so it seems kind of complex, but it's all about technique. And from my understanding, learning of this sport, just learning about it so far, and I was just so frustrated. And for me, like, I don't like giving up. Like, I hate starting something and not finishing it, because that's just me. Ever since my whole life, I always started something and I never finished it. I was like, my goal is not necessarily on purpose to suck at something, but doing something that I'm really horrible at and perfecting it, whether it's just perfecting the form and the technique versus doing a bunch of weight. Because I feel like once you establish like the technique and form, like you inevitably add more weight and be able to do that. And she said the one thing about weightlifters that they mess up on is this. And it's just when people do it, they just do it. Their body naturally reacts to it. Your body will naturally do it, but you just have to have faith, or just, in other words, in people's mind, like, you have to be positive. And so when I thought about that, and that stuck with me. And I know this is like really cheesy, but I thought about it. I was like, dude, this is like, she's right. Like, I just need to just do it and just have confidence. And I mean, there's a difference between being overconfident and just practicing, and your body learns to do it. It's like you work towards your faith, and once you keep reminding yourself, it becomes your body just adapts to it. And it's just like, and I know it sounds really cheesy, but it's just like working out. Like when you work out a muscle, it seems really hard at first, but when you keep exercising it, your body will adapt. That movement becomes really easy, and it's just the same concept. Your faith becomes stronger. So you got to think about whatever word you want to use, confidence, faith, is a muscle. You have to continue to be positive or be confident, like I said, in order to achieve what you want to happen. And so that stuck with me. And just like last week, I just had like a really, I just don't know what it is. I don't know if Mother Nature wanted to come chill with me or whatever. Everything started affecting me. Like, I just felt a little bit irritated. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing about me is, like, when I feel very irritated or just very down or whatever kind of emotions besides happiness, I tend to just shut people off and just do my own thing, because I just don't like to be that person that, affects people's mood, or like, dang, you're so negative, Nancy. Like, we all have that one person in the group, you're all happy, and then that one person says one thing, it's just like, dang, can you be happy? Jeez.
You're enjoying your day, everything's going your way, then along comes Debbie Downer. Always there to tell you about a new disease, a car accident or killer bees. We beg her to spare you, Debbie, please, but you can't stop Debbie Downer.
Because I believe that everybody has a lot of negativity in their lives, and I get it. Like, I think that everybody, there's very few that will say my life is perfect. And if they are perfect, it's going to not be perfect soon or later down the road. And so everybody doesn't have a perfect world. And I find that, you know, being positive and just having faith in things it will inevitably get better. And I know it sounds so crazy, and I know a lot of people like, well, Liza, you don't know what I'm going through, you don't know, you talk about your dad all your time, but I've been through worse. I get it, you don't have to explain yourself. And actually, you're probably right, but I do believe in that everything happens for a reason. I know that's really cheesy to say, but I think that, and I'm sorry if I, you know, become a little bit too religious, but I think that God, you know, allows things to happen to get our attention. Life is like that, you know, like things will happen. And I hate that the fact that's the way it is. Like sometimes problems will keep you motivated to do something. You know, like my dad, like him dying, it has totally changed me. And I know that to some of you, it's like, wow, you know, that's life, Eliza. Like that's not a real problem. And honestly, like I said, you could be right, but to me, it was enough to get my attention. And I'm not saying that I have changed completely. I think it's a constant learning, because I can't say I fully got over it. But what helps me get through the day is just being around positive people, laughing more, smiling more. And it's so important to adjust your way of thinking. It's so important, or in other words, your faith, and believe. You know, the definition of faith is believing in something that you can't see. And I know that sounds really ridiculous, but that's kind of how it is. And if you just apply it to your life and just train, like people are, you know, for me, like I train my physical body, but it's the same mentally. You gotta train your way of thinking. Be positive, have faith. That's my intake, that's my advice, is to, you know, be positive. Don't be negative. Being negative is poison. It literally, as I told you, it literally kills the mood. No one doesn't want to be around you. Like I used to be that person who just pinpoint everything, until like my dad passed away. It was just all my problems and the things I used to complain about. I was like, really? I really cried about that? Dude, I would trade anything to have that problem again right now. And for those who are dealing with, you know, like death, or dealing with a terminal illness, or whether it's you or somebody that's going to be in that position, like there's still hope, you know, like I believe in last week's video, like as I said, I believe I will see my dad again. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm human. I doubt it sometimes, but it's just, it gets me through the day. It's faith, guys. It's faith. It's positivity, whatever you want to call it. And so my takeaway is to train your way of thinking, and to surround yourself with positive people that make you laugh. Because honestly, you end up being like the people you're around. And so if you do find yourself being around people who are just always negative, that's gonna rub off on you. And for me, like I feel like I'm kind of like still fragile, and so I try to either watch things that make me laugh, or be around people that make me laugh, or just reading things that make me laugh, just anything to be positive. Because when you're in a rut, you can choose to be in that hole, or you can get out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry that was a little bit too long. So like I said, if you guys found this very helpful, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and like it. If you guys are a new subscriber, consider subscribing. If not, that's completely fine as well. And so I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys in the next video. And so anyway, so tune in for my next video. It's gonna be about the Nike reviews. I got a chance to go Christmas shopping, and I won't review all the stuff I bought, because some people watch my videos and they'll be like, hey, that's my gift. So that will be in next week's video. Give you guys some Christmas ideas and what you guys can benefit from, and what you guys can look for as the, you know, winter approaches. Or I don't know if it's winter. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.